I don't think that it's right for me to think that I need to like up and jump and run away, or like to think some other place is more suitable for me. Although it could be that way, see, but no, I have to change my vibrational frequency. I think that if I did that, see, I think that wherever I go in the world, it's the same. See, I picked up on that, my cat. I picked up on that there's a hidden civilization. See, they spit out of the garden a kind of the species, or they just, they just went astray from the real civilization that we don't see it. They're the ones using all of the technologies correctly. There's a literal garden, and they do talk about it, right? The Garden of Eden thing, and that somebody was casted out. And I'm picking up that the main cuckoo's nest, where you see all of this shit happening with electronics and TV sets and stuff, where we're all like this on, that's uh, the misfit civilization. You know, it's possible that Broke-off civilization that is doing everything correctly, you know what I mean? And they have the vehicles going at 190,000 miles an hour and beyond. They are doing all of it. They have land on this plane that we do not have access to. Animals and technology and stuff that they are using right now that we don't do, and we might find it kind of disturbing, but it's like, no, that's just real science that is doing something there. See, it's not that real science isn't working here, it's just being hijacked. And as far as the natural order of things, like how to get into a vibrational frequency that we can access the same that hidden civilization accesses, it's just a matter of raising your consciousness level, and then it's not ever free of its challenges. Um, right? The what it takes to maintain it all, like to maintain it. It takes discipline, and that's a work that, okay, get back to the cuckoo's nest civilization over there, who is not at all operating on its own. It's got controllers, right? They're highly programmed, they're kept. It's, see, if, I don't know, babes, but I look around and I'm thinking, okay, so it doesn't matter where I uproot and go, you're going to um, notice the overlay and the crap that's going on there. See, I'm better off staying here because I know precisely what I'm up against and what I'm dealing with, and how that it's highly possible that a small community like where I live can end up doing communications and organizing themselves through, okay, so the issue of leaders come up. See, I wanted to talk about, well, we will be talking about Neptune and Aries. And this is the age where, okay, so we have a movement where people are going to start standing up in the name of something. And the only thing that's going to really work and be potent is them that stands up in the name of the truth and or God. But really, we're talking about things that enable us to stay disease free. And that's a very real thing. I mean, that is like just put it on the table and then slide off all of the fake cures and stuff like that. See, what we're looking at is the rise in our very nervous system is going to come awake. And see, it's right now got availability to it, and the dream is there, but we have Mars still in debilitation, but it's actually trining all of these planets. It's really beneficial right now for how it's trining Saturn and Neptune, And so I can go on and on about that, how Mars is kind of getting kind of like intensive care. Uh, we just have to wait. See, that's the organism itself, the very electric body. Its very stamina is being rebooted. It's going through a pressure cooker. See, in the meantime, well, this is the third time around now. See, and the organism or people themselves are can be getting the message, and they're like getting on track, right? See, but no, this last push at 3 degrees, Leo, Aquarius, Pluto, Mars. Oh, it's that's war. That's like you want to be careful wherever you are. Be diligent, especially if you live where they can light it on fire or. But we'll see. See, we're seeing earthquakes now. Make no mistake. They have technology that can create massive earthquakes. Tesla was doing it in 1887, and so this means it's over 100 years of being able to perfect this thing. So you don't really know what this life is really about. See, it's going to try to reveal itself more and more. It already has, and it's just that the mainstream is still like what I mean is the collective, like the most people, 80%, 92% are completely living oblivious. And this is where total rearrangement needs to happen. I know I want it to happen, but where? See, we have to start identifying. There's something called the split, but what's that? I was kind of making a joke about it. It's like, well, well, it's that you see a narcissist and then you go this way, because you're an empath. And that's the split. But no, I don't know how actually real that actually is. We're looking at that's the spiritual warfare, babes. That's your favorite subject matter. Why you even are watching this now is because of a video I made on the gift giving narcissist, which is a very controversial subject matter. See, because well, of course they always throw it in our face. Well, you're just ungrateful, um, for people that give you gifts, and it's like, no, you want to talk? You want to talk? Those people aren't really giving. They always wait for a transactive thing. After a while, it's like that way. See, they can kind of push you into that stigma. You can push yourself there because you don't feel like you deserve anything just given to because you have a spiritual gift, and a spiritual gift doesn't wait for you to tap dance in order to receive it. So anyway, hey, thanks for listening to this. This is April 1st, and I just edited a video that I'll put after this one that's recorded. You'll see it's done on March 18th, and I've gotten so many downloads, and I'm dealing with a bad habit of not doing the things I'm supposed to do, and because see, like some people up close to me and personal would probably agree, like finally she's talking about it. Well, what I mean is like my music. Everybody knows I could be doing something great with that, but I'm saying just wait. Wait, I've done something great with already. I'm well accomplished. I don't care how you feel about how I'm doing my life. You're missing a lot of what I'm accomplishing actually, right? And that's too bad. Well, yeah, call me living up in the mountains, but no, people can make an effort. I don't know. I'm living quite a unique situation. I'm being compelled or boosted. I feel great right now. As of now, like 3 days ago, it was amazing with the eclipse, and then the feeling of getting my body back. I can feel it. I want full. See where I'm in trouble is my financing. I want to rearrange it to where I have just full freedom. I do not want to rely on any. It's a stupid thing to say that though, right? Because everybody's relying on some company to get their money, but it's reversed on us. And I just heard a spiel on how that we're not supposed to think that we own anything here. There's a way to put it in a trust fund or something and liquidate it all. and start living better like the elite do, who they don't claim any of it as ownership. They do a trust fund. I don't know anything about it, but let me know if you know that language and can hear what I'm saying. Because I'm trying to figure it out. Well, how do we do this? See, I don't think that anybody can tell me anything. I'm going from a place that nobody has ever gone before, which is we want to go there, is to access higher consciousness through becoming purely aware, singularizing ourselves, because there's an organization that is already here, based in our hearts. All we have to do is communicate and start to resonate. And that resonation thing starts the rebellion. It starts to just like bust up whatever isn't really on a solid foundation. So that is what we are going to start doing to bring up that, well, see, the split thing again. See, because your narcissist or AI, really it's the original artificial intelligence, which they work for money and not for their creative life. So it could just be anything. Money will say, go and farm the wrong way. And they're like, all right. And you get a bonus if you do it wrong with this, and hand them some chemicals and just, I swear, it's about the money. They do it for the money and they don't do it because they like to farm. And right, it's so not happening. See, but now that's see, that world is dead. Bill Gates owns 250,000 acres of farmland in the United States alone. And you want to be careful of warlords growing your food and educating you too. Because after a while, who is the enemy? Do you really know? Well, what is really the enemy is your very awareness and the ability to tap into consciousness and start questioning. Of course. And so the more the merrier as far as the amount of people that they need in order to cause just an ocean of frequencies going off where their programming, yeah, it's a nightmare. It's just pure noise out there. 80%, 90% are just firing off. There isn't a rhyme or reason, hardly. You don't find people with rhyme or reason, and but what are we going to do? What are we going to do? See, no, I know that because I just reflected. It's like it's so unfortunate. My neighborhood, it's bizarre, but I think it's the same everywhere. It doesn't matter where we go. See, we have to go in a certain place through communications and choreograph a sanctuary. Now, I say it's through financing, of course, and yeah, otherwise we are rendered up remaining as backstabbers and thieves, people that just want to get a deal but they don't want to give a deal, right? And it's such a mentality that it's just so repulsive to me. I want nothing to do with the money talkers and the people that they have been ingrained with it, right? It's like you guys um, aren't doing a very good art because you're just playing a game that it's like, okay, so everybody can play that game, but what do you do at the end of the day? You know what I mean? Ah, money only creates fake ass fucking people, especially when everything has been reversed. Now, I want to talk about this language that we use, babes. Reverse? Verse means communications. Like universe? That means one, communication. See, now, I've already written this down and I know what I'm talking about. It is so not frustrating, it is frustrating. It's kind of it's disheartening to know that all of this stuff is sitting out in front of our face and we don't use it right. We have to see. I know what it is to painstakingly work and then start a trend, but I don't know what it is to do that. To do that and be struggling and fighting for your fucking soul and your life. Well, I need money to. I'm trying to raise $10,000 at least in 1 year. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just make the fucking $10,000 in a year? Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Is this the same video? I was thinking about it today. Just today, I feel good enough that if somebody approached me, if I knew that there was a place that was hiring that I can work with my hands. But the thing is I'm not going to work for less than $25 an hour. Really, I want $35 an hour. But I will only work for 4 hours. See, I think it needs to change into this kind of thing, and we contribute, and that's plenty enough. Because what? I mean, really, we should be all working in a garden around in our area. It is so fucking dangerous because we don't even feed each other. We're not doing that. It is so fucking weird that it's like the more that whatever it is that keeps peppering poisons and burning things down, I'm like, cool, let's just keep doing that. I hope it happens right over there, because, by the way, the dog has stopped barking. It's my cat. I happen to think it's because somebody else complained about it. It was absolutely, I mean, insane. I couldn't believe that I didn't say anything about it. And here's the only reason why I didn't. I've been being oppressed. I've been being picked on. Um, I have gone through something that has messed with my self-confidence and my esteem. And so I just let that fucking dog bark for fucking 2.5 years. I'm so glad that it stopped though, because I was noticing, it's like, wait a minute, something is missing, because I've been trying to maintain my mental status and stay in more positive emotional status also. And that dog contributed to a lot of just keeping me like fucked up. I'm telling you, it was so weird. It was like a design. I could swear that that thing was meant to dial right in. I just can't explain it, but it went away. And you can't imagine the feeling. I can't, it's just like a thorn has been taken out of my side. Because now it can close up. Now, I mean, this place is supposed to be healing us. That's why we come up in the mountains, is to fucking heal ourselves. But I have people that they understand me, and they aim to try to bring me to an edge because I've been emotionally unstable for the last 4 years. I can't explain to you right here within just 30 minutes what I've been through, not even 3 hours. It would take me probably 9 hours to explain to you the details of what I went through and how that the contagion of society that is operating passive aggressively can transfer like all of their anger and their frustration and their fucking torturous shit, and they're just like, what, and they're really transferring that onto you, and they haven't worked anything out right, and they're transferring all their undone shit on you, and now you're just like this agitating wreck, and you don't know it. It's like now you're just going to go off on the next person. And unfortunate, these people moved in right when I'm like battling all of fucking like 4 different groups for sure that were putting fucking black magic spells on me. If it wasn't just people approaching me with their fucking poor programming installed by a satanic cult called Christianity, who's a bunch of people posing as savers and that think they know what the message of God is and all this shit. Paying attention to your fucking money and pinching pennies, and you ain't giving shit to anybody but taking from them. Fuck you, right? Like and subscribe, and please donate. And I'm not asking for the same people to donate, unless you can. Gee, Kim Cast, she's been sending me a lot, and I wonder where she is, and I love you, Kim Cast, and I understand why you're not supporting me, because you just can't, right? I mean, come on, I gotta get up and get a fucking job and do my thing. See, but the thing is, just a matter of time, really. Give me time. And I would love, but see, I won't stop trying to get money for what I'm putting out here. Sometimes, every once in a while, maybe 30 seconds of my videos, you'll say, there it is. There's the gold. Yes. There. Give me a little juice, baby. Just kidding. Not really. I hate it. I hate it. I will get out from under sounding like this. I fucking hate. I hate the way salesmen talk. I hate the way greedy people talk. I hate the way uh, poor people talk, right? When me talking about money, I hate all money talk. I hate it. I fucking despise it. Wish me luck. See, all I need is just to sell out here and say, fuck it. I figured out, it's like, you know what? It's looking like that, we can do a lot with these devices. We can start a trend and we can start to use it for what it's meant to be, which it's 100% meant to be a safety net based in transparency. Now, what's transparency? See, the Buddhists knew what possibly quantum computerization could do for us. One use and one profound righteous use for it only is to point out the possibility of enlightenment and find out what it is and then push it. Push it like John Lennon talking about peace. It's the same exact freaking thing. See, but I say reality is peace. Reality is peace. So we have to locate reality. Exactly, bingo. And that's what this is here for. See, reality, what is it? Complete transparency. See, they have stolen that away from you. It's as good as saying that they have stolen the sky away from perception and then they weaponized it. Weaponized how, Shauna? What do you mean? Well, it's an argument, just with the chemtrails alone. Some people don't believe in it. Other people say, why do you have to even say that it's a belief? Look up. Bingo. The split happening there. But the computers here, believe it or not, and language. Language. Think about it. Why is language here? See, if you were practicing transparency, you are practicing God. You are practicing outer space. You are practicing reality. You are actually located of now. And when you know what you're doing, you're quiet and you're just working and you're taking care. If somebody's confused and doesn't understand it and dislocates or falls unconscious, now we're gonna have to start talking. See, a lot of people don't know what really talking is for. It's not because you understand something. It's because you don't understand something, and now you need the conversation. Now that conversation is called Buddhism between two people. One of them knows. One of them nows. The other one doesn't. We have patience for them, don't we? No, we are the practitioners. They are our patients. Hi. Send money, babes. I'm on to something far more profound than what I'm displaying to you here. I know what I'm saying about the language thing. Did you like my spiel the past 7 minutes? It's going to refine right in front of your face. I am dead serious about the movement of saying, no, reality is peace. So let's go there. Imagine all the people. Don't do that. What happened? Oh, sorry.